jumping in.
Hi, JEZZLERS. First things first, today's theme is banana split. I have literally knee-high socks and this flowy outfit. I thought for today's video it would be fun to talk about my latest single, Jumping In. I started recording this video a few days ago, and then I second-guessed myself, and I got insecure, and I started being really hard on myself. If I rotate between costumes, outfits, don't be alarmed. I decided to not be hard on myself and to follow my gut and film the YouTube video that I want to film today. So I thought it'd be cool to share the inspiration behind the song, let you in on the creative process of it. Yeah. Jumping In is officially out into the world. I have officially jumped in. The reaction it received exceeded any expectation that I had of the song, and it just made my heart burst. I had so many people reach out with such kind words with how they connected to the song. This song is so significant for this part in my journey, and it is so symbolic to what I'm actually doing. The fact that that was my first single was very intentional. I've spent so long being afraid, and I can't anymore. I have to pursue music. I have to. I just wanted to thank everyone for listening, for watching the music video. I spent a lot of time on that too. I actually kind of wanted to walk you through the process of how I created it. So this song, I started writing it on Christmas Eve last year. So the job I was working at the time, we had like a holiday outing. This one coworker that I have, he was not even on the same field as me. He was kind of like my boss. And I found out he was single. And I embarrassed myself so badly. Like nothing happened. He probably didn't even notice. I just woke up the next day with this primal sense of embarrassment of like, I acted like a damn fucking fool. I had to kind of talk myself down from that. So the first verse of the song was just about that. Kind of this like gateway into like, I just need to forgive myself. I can't be so mean to myself. And that was a deep reflection of what was going on in my life at the time, which was my dad got really, really sick, and it was kind of like, it was really scary, and it just kind of spooked me when he was fine and he was home from the hospital and all of that. I was in a little bit of a dissociative state. Not dissociative as in like I was escaping and not thinking about things. It was this radical objectivity of my life being like, everyone is gonna die and I have to accept that, and why the fuck am I not doing the things that I want to do? I'm not even emotional about it. I am so for real. Why am I not living my life? I had been going to open mics for about a month and a half. I was starting to meet people in Milwaukee and making connections. I was just kind of starting to perform a lot. I had like maybe 5 songs that I really was like good to show people, and the rest just hadn't been written yet. The first version of the song was me asking for permission to live. The first verse and the first half of the chorus was what it is, and it was just called I'm okay, or is that okay, or something like that. I have a voice memo. I'm gonna show you the voice memo.
I'm at risk of sounding so cliche, but it just hit me that I'll die someday. So why the fuck am I so goddamn afraid to live? I might risk it all, is that okay? I might wanna fall, is that okay? I might want it all, is that okay? I'm okay, I'm okay.
That was on Christmas Eve. A week later, I revisited it because I kind of hit a block with the song. I couldn't figure out more lyrics. And instead of saying I'm okay, I was like, fuck this. I might go insane. At least I'm jumping in. Kind of this moment of like empowerment in the actual writing of the song. And I think that that is a really cool pipeline to this song, because it wouldn't be jumping in if I was like, is that okay? Is that okay? The song itself needs to be, I am doing this. And that's also why I chose to release this song as the single. After I revisited it, I pretty much got the whole song done. Where the rest of that song came from was basically just, okay, well, what does it mean to be living? What does it mean to be jumping in? For the second verse, when I was in college, my junior year, I was really social and really open. And I was also coming from a place of like, I was really hurt from like things in my life. And I was trying to find validation in people thinking I was cool or pretty or funny. The next 2 years, the pendulum swung way back. And then all of a sudden I was incapable of talking to people. I would go to a bar and I would be so uncomfortable that I would leave. It was like having an emotional hangover for like 2 years from all this self-worth stuff. When I started going to open mics in Milwaukee, it wasn't just about overcoming my fear of performing. It also was, how do I go to this coffee shop? No one knows who I am. Strike up a conversation with other musicians, which I am having a hard time defining myself as a musician. How do I navigate this? That was another really big struggle for me. The reason I was having a hard time meeting people and being with people was because I was so closed off. Jumping in also means being open to things that you are scared of. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter how big or how small. I'm in a bar and I'm talking to people that I don't know. That is all jumping in needs to be. I don't really know what to do with this video. I'm gonna come back to this. That's when I started feeling insecure. So at this point, the song is written. In February, I decided to audition for a musical. It kind of put a lot of my music stuff on hold because I got really, really busy. I only was in the studio like 2 or 3 days in that stretch of the musical run. One of the days I went and recorded Jumping In. I got guitar and vocals on it. I put some harmonies on it right away. I had my friend Adam Blackwood. He offered to write a drum part for the song. He sent me like 6 or 7 different versions. Bless him. I am so picky. One of them stuck out and I ran with that. My friend Isaac Bond did bass on my song, got some electric guitar and just trickled in a few harmonies and then the song was done. The music video, I had just gotten done recording the song. I was in the shower one day over the summer and I had this vision when I was learning how to play guitar. So this was 2022 until I moved home to like 2024. I would record videos of me playing guitar. I didn't use my voice memos app. Now it's all I use. I all of a sudden was writing this song about me pursuing my dreams and I had a literal scrapbook of me learning how to play guitar. Once I remembered that I had that, I immediately was like, music video. The vision changed as I was working with it, but I had a very clear vision for that video. I just love this song so much and I am just beaming that it is out in the world. That's the behind the scenes to my first ever single. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for streaming and watching the music video and everything. As usual, subscribe, like, comment, stream. That's added now. I wanted to let you know also that next Wednesday, so December 17th, I will be the featured artist at Linneman's open mic in River West. I'll put the link in the description as well. Feel free to come hang out with me. I'll be playing some old stuff, some new stuff. It'll be a really great time. I'm really excited for that. I appreciate you bearing with me with my 2 different outfits. Love you so much. And I'll see you next Friday.